The second generation Dodge Viper is definitely known as the SRT10 Coupe model 2006. So it looks like this is going to be a quite pretty excitement for this one awesome Dodge Viper to be ready to go as part of the September update, you guys. So you may know me as Hyperion-Blue-GT champion for today's custom race on Gran Turismo Sport. So looks like this blue Viper GTS style with the silver stripes without the white style board. So this is definitely quite very good sports car to be able to get ready to go for only up to 4 rounds for it. And did I just say 4 rounds? Well, I'm also has to take 1 round for the 4th one, means the drift. So I kind of think let's check on this car settings to see this good performance set on it. So the transmission is definitely quite very perfectly by 6-speed transmission. So this is very perfect for this Dodge Viper to be ready on board. So this is might be very good for it. So the standard horsepower by default is 508. That might be very good for it. So the torque is definitely quite very good for the 534.9, and definitely car class is the N500, same as the 2002 Dodge Viper GTS. So this is going to be very perfect for this segment because this is where all comes down for having a second gen Dodge Viper to be able to join on in for. So this is going to be quite very perfectly to be racing on in. So looks like this is going to be going on to race on the Willow Springs International Raceway. So I'll be able to go and choose the different time conditions. So let's just go with the sunrise to be able at the morning time for it. So this is going to be quite good. So looks like this is going to be quite very excited for it because the SRT10 Dodge Viper is now going to be race ready until this is going to be quite going on in for. So I'll be able to decide to have 5 laps for the race. So this is going to be quite very good. So penalty settings will be able to be turned on for it because just want to make sure to get everything set, and then let's go race. Well, good thing I just definitely choosing the blue color with the silver stripes for the Dodge Viper. Well, anyone depends to go with any colors whenever you like. So probably 2 years since the Dodge Viper just definitely designed in 2006, and later they just definitely made into a ACR design style with a wing part in it in a different stripe style to be in black. So looks like this is going to be quite very good for the SRT10 Coupe. Will be able to get ready to race. Now let's get ready to begin. Well, looks like this is going to be quite good to see if the Dodge Viper is now ready to join on in. So probably different interior style like the Dodge Viper GTS. So it is definitely quite getting a little bit better good 2006 style for it because the SRT10 was quite possibly an awesome good looking sports car for it. So it was definitely made in probably 2004 with a roadster style, was definitely almost like Dodge Viper RT10. Well, it is definitely quite giving a little bit of differences of each other specific Dodge model for it. So this is where the Viper history just definitely comes together in Gran Turismo Sport for giving a one big reunion. Well, I hope this is going to be quite giving a good opportunity if there are 3 Dodge Vipers to be able to race. The 2002 model and the 2013 model will be very perfectly for having this race. So, looks like there's the GTS blue color that I just saw without the stripe. That's the 2013 model. So, looks like I had to go over there and have several of the cars to go in. So this is definitely quite very perfect to have the 2nd gen and 3rd generation Dodge Viper will be able to have a one excited race for it. So definitely I still have the launch edition variant design, so this is might be very good for it. So I'll be able to decide to save this segment card for it because it's always important to have all the other Dodge Vipers will be able to be joining on in for only 3 rounds for it. So right now I'm about to be using for the SRT10 model, so this is going to be quite very good for having a 2006 design for it, because this is going to be quite very good to race with the supercars for it to be once again. Now it looks like this is going to be good, so almost forgot about the TCS, so I'll have to be switched back in before the race starts, because, well, it's definitely always important whenever you're going to change the traction control during the gameplay. So, looks like this is going to be quite going in. Just only have to take a little bit few concentration for having this Dodge Viper to be raced on in. Keep this slight turn for it. Oh, and definitely this Viper SRT10 sports car was definitely perfectly used for a drift car, because it is definitely quite very good for American sports cars to do a lot of good drifting sets. So it is definitely all about the concentration to keep it nice and steady for it. Now, looks like this is going to have to take a little bit of center run time for it. Passing the Nissan GTR and the Porsche 911 GTRS. Now, looks like on to the top 3 to be able to catch up to it. Just gonna make sure if I probably have to use the third person view to be able to give a little bit of concentration handling for it. Takes a little bit of practice to do a little bit much better turns to slide on. Okay, that's very good pass. Now I'm on the third. Ooh, looks like the Jeep by Citroen road car is definitely quite giving along. Climbed up the way on over to the top. That is very excitement for a French supercar for it. Now this is going to be quite getting a little bit much better, easier start at 10. Oh yeah, I kind of think probably today on the 1st of October, well, it has definitely received some better credits, earnings, and mileage points for having a good time here at the Manufacturer Series and the Nations Cup. So this is definitely quite giving a little bit of a better earnings whenever you're going on to play GT Sports. Well, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of quick look to see it for it. So maybe race for the country and race for the favorite manufacturers for sports. This is definitely where we'll always have to keep playing in sport mode, but, well, other players can also take a lot of practice whenever you're going to use the custom race whenever you like. So this is going to be quite giving the best opportunity for having a good time in GT Sports. Will also give a lot of best earnings to be able to be successful and take the chance to improve your efforts, and this will also give a best motivation whenever you're going to take first place to win for it. Because everybody wins during the sport mode. That's how it always do. Now, looks like this is going to be nearly there, close in. S2000 GT1 Turbo is definitely in the lead. So close that if the GT by Citroen can also to climb into second, that will be quite very good to remain third. Now, looks like this is going to be good pass for it. Dodge Viper SRT10 comes in first place. This is going to be quite giving a good day to race hard and race to succeed. Now, let's just going to keep it a little bit slight turns, keep it much hold. Just going to need to do a little bit much better practice. So maybe I could probably have to do a drift trial after the 3 rounds has ended, because it is always important to do a little bit much practicing to do drift trials for. Okay, here comes the final lap, and then this will be quite going in. Now, looks like this is going to have to take a little bit much concentration to do some more slide turns. Maybe just going to have to use this to make a little drifting warm-up example. Oh yeah, try not to drift during this race, because this is gonna have to take a lot of concentration to do some slide turns if you really want to go with a drift style. So go right ahead if you really want to do it, because you already know that you just really want to go for some drift. Okay, now have to do something to deal with the Honda S2000 and Muse. Be able to give it right straight in. 7-speed versus 6-speed transmission vehicles was gonna have to giving a little bit of much pretty effort to do it. Added to save this turn until you reach the checkered flag. And looks like the Viper takes the comeback for the SRT10 win. Well, glad this Viper was definitely a pretty good 2006 sports car since Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, because everybody always uses this Viper in any other Gran Turismo games in the PS3 era. That would be quite perfectly to impress. Alright, clean race bonus is doubling up or more. Now this is going to be quite very good to see it. Now this will be able to get ready to move on to the next round. So maybe this is going to be quite getting a little bit better for the Dodge Viper. So let's try with the fictional tracks. So let's go with the Blue Moon Bay Speedway course infield A, and let's see how the Viper can also to get to know about the new track. So this is going to be quite very good for new cars, and the new fictional track will be able to be raced on in, because it always has updates by every month by giving out some new cars to us, and this is going to be quite giving a little bit excited to try it out for it, to see which better performances might be able to good on each fictional tracks in GT Sport. This is might be able to give a little bit impressive for giving a grade A+. Now, I have to change the traction controls before I'm about to use it in for. So let's get ready for the second round for this run, and then let's get started. Now, looks like this guy has to go in and switch back in. Okay, there you go. Now the Atenza starts in on the 19th place, it's going to have to keep it in importantly. So, I think that the next round, if this is going to be quite good, because the 3rd gen Viper is definitely changed the different color into yellow, so this is going to be quite very good. So still no sign of the 2002 Dodge Viper GTS, but it is going to be quite giving a little bit hard to show to be on the starting grid list. So looks like this is going to have to race on the Blue Moon Day for the Dodge Viper, and this is going to be quite very good to go see and through with it. Now it's time to take a little bit much pass on in. Jaguar F-Type is definitely quite getting a little bit much easier turn, while the Lamborghini Aventador is going to have to take on the outside turn on this square hairpin track. Now, looks like this is going to be a full stretch to go in and then take back on to the first turn again. Only got 3 more laps left, because this Viper always going to have to do some more runs ever to take as possible. Okay, so it looks like I just definitely took the outside corner turn. Just going to have to be very careful. Okay, double overtake pass on the Honda NSX first. Now I'm just going to take the SOS second. Well, kind of think single overtake pass, while 2 other cars might be able to share on in, or putting up a different position place in. Oh snap! That was a sharp close. Can't believe that I almost getting a little bit off track. Okay, so looks like this is going to be quite getting a little bit much harder example backboard. I also saw the tire mark going on near red. That might be where the grip mark is. Now let's just go back in on the speedway corner and then let's do another full stretch again. Well, probably the SRT10 Viper is very perfectly stripped, so this might be pretty lucky for it because it also gives a little bit better advantage to give a little bit better clipping point for it. So it is definitely quite very easier but hard. Well, I hope the Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR 2018 also to be in, along with the Chevy Corvette CR1 C6 model 2009 will be in. That will be a quite perfect rivalry of all American supercars. Now, looks like it's going to be a little bit strong to close it in. Hope the S2000 is definitely quite coming in second and the Porsche comes in first. Well, I might be able to keep an eye out on each other turns whenever it's going to be giving a little bit of hard power slide grip turn for it. So definitely the tire mark is quite giving a little bit shown on it whenever you're using on the line corner turn. So this is going to be where the tire that should be. Here we go. Now I'm on the top three. Let's go and take a little bit of fast pass. Fourth lap bites the dust. Okay, looks like now it's about to get a little bit much closer in. Just giving a little bit much slight turns to go on in. Always gonna have to have myself for a little practicing for a drift trial. But actually, I'm just putting on race settings on course automatically by default, so this is going to be quite very good to see at it. Okay, now let's relaunch the throttle and then going on that blind corner will be going in. So, looks like this is going to be very easier for the Dodge Viper to take on the Blue Moon Bay infield course A. So, well, maybe you might need that to get used to it. Well, it was a little bit of a mistaken turn, but it'll take a lot of practicing for a few rides from the updates. We'll be able to give it a little bit of a try. So, maybe I just want to make sure that this will be able to give it a little bit useful for a road car / drift car for it. Okay, here you go. Just make it a little bit of smooth braking point stop, not just going hard for it. So, final lap is going to be going on in for. So, that's just going to see how the handling should go well for the Dodge Viper to take the second flag for it. So, let's just give it a little bit of slight turns to give it a much better warm-up practicing before daily workout complete. Okay, now just giving a little bit simple chance for the Porsche. Just relaunch back in and then let's give it a better chance to go and bring that Viper back in the lead. Alright, so looks like this is going to be pretty good. Dodge Viper is going to have to take on the checkered flag until this will be giving a good silver stripe victory for it. Well, I hope the two fast cars are also to give a much better chance to give a little bit much harder training to do. It looks like another win goes in because this is going to be able to go through it. So this will be able to finishing up the daily workout until it'll be finishing by the final round till the end of the day. So, save by the clean race bonus, and this is gonna be good. Alright, so looks like this is gonna be good for the Blue Moon Bay Speedway Infield Course 8 for the Dodge Viper SRT10. So maybe I should probably have to go and choose for the next course. So this is going to be quite very good to see which one is going to be quite very good to be usual. Well, I guess that maybe let's just gonna have to go over to see this is might be able to race on Tokyo Expressway. So probably the inner loop or the outer loop. So maybe let's go over the outer loop. So this is going to be quite very good to race in for it. Alright, so looks like it's time to get ready for the final round of the race before taking into the drip trial race. So let's begin, and then this is going to be quite very good to drive fast on over to the Central Expressway. So let's do it and drive fast and drive very smoothly for it. I hope this is going to be quite very good for any other American vehicles like Chevrolet and Dodge, or practically mentioned and seen in Tokyo Extreme Racer Series. Well, probably somehow other gamers can also, one of the American car brands can also race on Tokyo Expressway for it. So this is going to be quite very good to take on the Central Outer Loop for a final round of the race. So looks like this is going to be a little bit riskier for it. Clean race is not coming out for it. Just going to have to take a little bit much simple chance to pass one car at a given space. Okay, so this is kind of giving a little bit much better riskier to pass several of the cars while racing on the barrier track. Okay, so looks like time to do a little bit much more deep turns to go handle on in. Okay, so the Ferrari is definitely making another turn while putting up the right signal for it. Okay, there's the third gen Viper. Still no sign with the first gen Viper GTS 2002. Just gonna have to do it without it. Now it's just gonna have to turn on in and keep pushing forward. Okay, Lamborghini Aventador may be able to give it a little bit much better chance to go on. Now I'm on the 6th position, and now I only got 5 laps. Just gonna have to keep it cool and keep it smoothly for us, because I'm just saving much more rounds until the grid trial race. Dive on in and then take on that hard drift turn for it. Wow, actually this might be able to give it a little bit of power slide turn effect. Whenever you're going to have to keep it nice and steady to keep it well balanced in the car. It always has to be very important to turn the TCS up when you're going to go and drift. One step closer. Just going to have to take the outside turn whenever you're going to have to go through. It looks like halfway there on the lap, and then this is going to be very one step closer up ahead. Now, looks like there's the Porsche, and then the Honda S2000 GT1 Turbo is definitely quite coming in. Now let's just overtake the Porsche, and then continue straight forward on ahead. Well, sometimes during the daytime in Tokyo, whenever you're going to race on the expressway, because they always change the headlights on, because it also to give a much better quality effect whenever you're going to race inside of the tunnel so fast. Well, definitely Viper does has the headlights on for it. That's better. So, looks like this is going to be one step closer in. Then this will also defeat the tuner car to have that American sports car to go in. Okay, do a little bit of braking advantage. Let's go for it, and then take some hard turns to keep it well balanced to maintain the control. Okay, fourth lap, only got one more until the final lap comes. Now, this is going to be a good real side section for this braking point. Well, definitely this is going to have quite very good successful on turn 1. So this might be very easier to be very cautious, very advised. Okay, until the next braking point. Now let's just go again for it. Step on the corner up ahead. Just going to do an upper trip turn to be able to go on in. Oh man, well, they've always got to take a lot of more practice because it takes a lot of concentration. So this is going to be quite giving the comfortable use for it. Now, looks like this is going to take a lot of more practice whenever you're going to keep the throttle to be nice and easy whenever you're just taking turns, that it always got to be quite giving a little bit of maintain well balance by using the steering wheel and using it on hard left or hard right by giving a little bit of opposite position whenever you're going to have to see it. So maybe this will have to give a little bit of watching closer until this will give a little bit much sturdier turn for it. Well, this is happening whenever it's going to be trained out. It takes a lot of practicing to do it right. Okay, here comes another braking point corner section until this will goes on the inside. Okay, so how's the S2000 doing? Okay, so definitely currently in second place in the Porsche 911 GT3 RS is definitely trying to catch up to it, still in third place. So he'll be able to catch up again for it. Whoa, Ellie. This is gonna have to take a little bit much closer in for it. Alright, looks like almost there. It takes a few corners until the short stretch after the 90-degree angle turn. Going, rolling on in. Going in on the finish line on the Monday. Yeah, definitely going on a winning spot on the Monday could also mean for tomorrow for a different update on the mileage exchange. So this is going to be quite very good for it. So this is going to be quite very daily workout finish, and then it's time to get ready for a drip trial for the 4th round, folks. That looks very perfect time to get ready. So before that, usual cars coming in on the daily workout. And I wonder which one it's gonna be. Another Ferrari. Okay, so this might be very good for it. So still no sign of the Group X historic race car. Well, maybe I'll just kind of keep it in for it. Now, looks like it's time to get ready for a drift trial. So time to go on the Blue Moon Bay Speedway Infield Course A. And this is going to be quite very good to be prepared for the Dodge Viper to do a little bit much exciting drifting moment. So it takes a lot of concentration whenever it's going to make a lot of good points by a perfect effect. So let's see, this is going to be quite good for the blue and silver stripes vehicle color, and this is going to be quite very good to see it. So this is going to be the right moment to see how pretty good the Dodge Viper can drift. So looks like drift setting is now on, so maybe let's just kind of leave with the sports hard tires. So this might be very perfect. So let's begin. Okay, so two sectors might be able to get some pretty much advantage moment for it. Well, maybe I'll have to do 3 stages because this might be able to go on for it. Okay, so I'm just trying to beat my current best score because, oh man, that was a messed up turn. So maybe let's just retry because I had to be turning the TCS off. So this is going to be quite very perfect for the Dodge Viper to get a little bit pretty much handling advantage to go for it. Okay, so looks like this is pretty awesome. Almost giving a little bit of increase of a new best score time. Okay, sorry about that cone. And Saved by the Bell. Before getting a little bit, dropped a lot of good points. So, looks like stage 1 complete of this drift. Now, looks like time to take a little stage 2 for a heated drift round for it. So, looks like this is going to have to do it again. So this is going to have to take a lot of good drift trial for it. Nope. That's a messed up turn. Just going to have to keep on the heat too. So, let's just going to have to give the brake balance level for a little check on for it. Okay, there you go. Stay on it. This is going to be quite getting a little bit more 4,000 feel, like a 50-50 feel. Oh man. Well, that's a little bit embarrassing for us. So, P2 has definitely done it, I guess. So, well, still trying to practicing the drift. We're using the Dodge Viper because it takes a lot of concentration. Now, looks like it's time for Heat 3. Just gonna have to take a lot of more skills to do some more concentration to have that Dodge Viper SRT10 to be quite getting a little successful for it. But it'll be able to have a full drift trial race for it. Whew. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be quite very lucky for it. Good thing no points I dropped down for it. Well, maybe you know, I kind of think that I might be able to do a lot of more practicing for the Dodge Viper SRT10 model. So this will also do better for it. So I kind of think that this is going to have to take a little bit much warm up to be as possible, folks. So, looks like the 2006 model of the Dodge Viper SRT10 is definitely now arrived in GT Sport as part of the September update boards, because this is definitely the Dodge Viper GTS trio has definitely come together at long last. Well, probably if the ACR design version of of the SRT10 Coupe can also to be in for? Well, we always love the Dodge Viper GTS, or I mean a Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR 2008 model with a wing part on it. So this is definitely one of the most popular supercars in America. Was quite very impressive to be sure for it, because supercars with wing part in it, that could be quite very awesome to see it for it, because this is going to be quite better the chance to be a prop for this any sports cars from the 2000s for it. So looks like almost there to be finishing up the trying out the September update car sports. So it looks like the BMW M3 GT is now next on the list, so this is going to be quite very good for it. So glad that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and don't forget the links on the description down below if you want to see more for it, because you're interesting enough to see it to discover that you will have a good experience. So I'll be able to continue on for the custom race on GT Sports. Thank you very much, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep on racing, stay cool.